assume.
we were told they were werewolves, but
like, is that like common D&D like
I would
mythology?
think a paladin might know it.
I was
A
gonna
normal
have you...
paladin who's not an idiot, yes.
Well,
I would give you that. So I would have made it. You could just make it like either a normal, like a DC 10 or like a DC 10 religion check,
I was basically gonna
or DC 15 at most.
I was gonna make you guys have to do a knowledge check to know these things.
Yeah, like I know, like, but Saya's like, I'm just gonna stab it real good.
Could one of you
Because
guys...
that might be like, oh, vampires don't like sunlight.
Yeah.
That might be like that level of kind of like common folklore knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar thing.
You could just start throwing in stuff that's complete nonsense as well, like vampires sparkle in the daylight. Like,
Yeah. The people in Barovia said that Strahd really likes to wear lipstick for some reason.
he really likes that rouge on there.
Yeah. And whenever he
He's
has
totally got a makeup addiction.
when he has coitus, he needs to use lambskin because the latex, no good.
The what now?
Also,
Ask
just
Panos,
getting
you don't need to know.
latex
It's
fine.
in
Yeah.
Barovia is super difficult.
Yeah.
Lambs, though,
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, everywhere. It's crazy.
Lambs for days.
How did he even get the latex? This is the more important question.
I mean, why not? It's a fantasy setting. Like, you can get whatever you have your mind set in.
Well, the handsome gentleman just grabs somebody from our world and is like, "Ha, look at this!" And then the person from our world immediately died. He just happened to have like a condom in his wallet.
Yeah. A nice fantasy setting comic.
I know what to do with this. I'll put it on the penis.
Yeah, let me put it. It doesn't matter what like year in history you ever go to. If there's like a phallus-shaped tube of some kind, people are like, wait a minute, I could use this.
Yeah, it's not even like the Coneheads where they think it's chewing gum.
Oh God!
I never saw that movie. Is that that's a thing that happens?
What?
It looked weird.
No.
I remember when I was
It
a
was
kid
very
and I
weird,
saw the
but also
trailers,
fun.
I was like, this doesn't look like a movie I would like.
Wayne's World and Coneheads are probably the
Very
only two good movies that came out of SNL.
I definitely saw Wayne's World 1 and 2. I didn't even realize Coneheads was a SNL thing.
Yeah, it was a
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd. I was going to say the crazy guy from SNL.
But they also made I don't know if you'd consider this SNL or not, but the Lonely Island like movies that they did, like Pop Star and Hot Rod. No, top tier.
Yeah, that's
Top
iffy.
tier. The tippity
Because they're
top.
not they weren't SNL characters, but Coneheads and Wayne and Garth were.
This is true.
And there's a lot of garbage SNL movies.
Yeah, SNL in general.
I enjoyed Superstar.
Is Superstar any good?
I loved it. But I was a kid when I watched it. I used to just quote it all the time.
You just like stick your arms in your armpits and just
Let's see.
Going around licking trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Superstar, Night at the Roxbury.
Night at the Roxbury was
Pat.
good.
Pat was awful.
What was Pat? Is that the androgynous person?
Yes,
one?
is
Yeah,
the
okay.
gender ambiguous person, and at the big reveal at the end is Pat's pants down. And everyone goes, "Oh," and that's it.
And we never.
That's the end of the movie.
Can you imagine making that movie now? Like that movie would not go over well.
No,
No.
it's. I mean, it's.
It's like
You know what? I haven't seen that movie in 20 years, so I can't really make any judgments about it.
it doesn't go quite offensive.
I don't know. Like I said, I saw it 20 years ago, but I don't. It's probably super offensive. What am I saying?
It already sounds quite offensive.
It sounds offensive, but who knows? Maybe it has the most positive message of all movies.
Like the message that got deleted almost immediately.
I was gonna say, yeah, I dove on that. I'm like, oh good, my chat's working. What are they saying?
Stuff.
Just
Character.
random bullshit. I wonder if that's just like that's becoming more common on YouTube, or if like I made a crypto video and that's like drawn eyes to me. But I think we started seeing that nonsense before that, so I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm just glad we're not being stalked by crazy people.
Yeah.
You think.
Some guy did say like our show was really amazing post your stalker, and I wasn't sure if it was genuine or not. I couldn't tell if it was someone that we knew or not. I was like, wow, someone really liked it.
I don't know. I've been
Oh right,
telling
I forgot
people
you had a
to come watch.
stalker.
Yeah, it was fun for a while.
Good times.
He did make a second account and try and touch base with me. Like, why did you block me? And I was like, block.
Oh God, that's another level. That's
Yep.
Yikes. As if it wasn't yikes before, it like just went to another level of yikes after that. That's no bueno.
Not the first, second, nor third time that's happened. So there we go. So do
Jesus.
with that info as you will.
Cal is always the forever a temptress, just forbidden fruit of the internet.
I'm too nice. That's what the problem is at times.
Never again. You need to get some of Deb's demeanor when just pulls out the claws, just like back off. Like I can't even imagine. Deb, have you had to like slap someone down like that before online?
I don't know. I'm usually the stalker.
Damn. It was actually Deb was catfishing and she was the one stalking you, Cal, the whole time. And speaking of stalkers, there's no bigger stalker than Strahd, I guess. Let's play the intro. And here we go. Pew. Also, I'm pretty sure. I was gonna say, I think I can hear you all. Maybe.
Aww, that's sad.
Wait a minute.
Not easy, but I can.
Oh man.
You need to talk a little quieter than usual when we're doing this.
I can't hear you that well, actually.
Lime sucks. Lime sucks.
I kind of hear that.
I once saw this movie fire back in the days.
A whole bag?
It was full back.
That's actually I wonder if that's like my share as well. Put it in there.
There's like
If you want to take
he went out to the
Go on, right in
Some
there.
sucks.
kept
You don't know.
Empty line. Sits there.
too many dicks.
I like how Deb just sits there waiting for the moment that she like can see us again. Like, how far did this go?
All right, so I couldn't hear you for like most of that. There was like a little abrupt pause in the music, and I just heard something about like too many dicks, and I was like, what? Like, what happened? Where did the conversation go that came up as a thing?
It was Carl's fault. I blame him, but I'm not mad about it.
Poor Mary in chat. She just came for a wholesome show of D&D and getting berated
Nah.
with what filth.
She doesn't care about wholesome.
Peachy doesn't care. She's fine.
But welcome everyone to episode, what did I say it was? 27, I think, of The Curse of Strahd. I think it's 27 of The Curse of Strahd. The title should be correct, so I'm just gonna assume that's accurate. But welcome everybody to the show, and what a show, guys, it is gonna be. Am I right? Deb, how good is the show gonna be?
It'd be awesome.
So, did you hear the enthusiasm, folks? The amount of intensity is going to be so high.
God.
But yes, the crew had a pretty cool episode actually last week. I very much dug it. I watched it a couple times and listened to it in the car, so that kind of counts. I just think like the Abbey is such a cool place, and the Abbot is such a cool character in like that area. Plus, you guys are like starting to get clued into some like grander mysteries of the area, which I think is pretty cool. Like some of the broader plot points are starting to come into play. I don't know, it's just very exciting for me.
He's super creepy. So creepy.
Yeah, that dude's some scary stuff.
But really cool, but very creepy.
And it was all a side mission because the crew really was trying to get to where they are now, which is the Den o' Wolvies. And they've been made aware that there are werewolves inside. So that should be a good time. I'm drawing on the map for some reason. All right, that's not that's not what I wanted. But yes, that is what's going on. The players are ready. I'm ready. And I think we should just dive in. Any last words before we dive in?
I can't wait to shoot some wolves
Yes.
that are totally not werewolves. They're just normal wolves. I'm thinking it's all misdirection.
It's all
It's just some nice
misdirection.
doggos that we can like adopt.
It's
you know?
just gonna be like a like a puppy shelter. Like there's just gonna be actual like puppies in little cages, and you're gonna see like
Yeah.
Blinksy in there, and he's gonna be like, oh, everyone's here. Who would like
And
a
he'll
dog?
have my doll and I can buy a dog. See, it's gonna be great. Best episode ever. Puppy shopping.
Puppy shopping the episode, renaming it before we dive in. All right, let me pause the
One can only
casual
hope.
EDM music and find some more dreary tones. Let's see. Oh wow, I never found a Den of Wolves sound set. Interesting. Okay,
Shocking.
I'll use this one then. I thought for sure I would have found one for this location, but I apparently didn't.
Lies.
Maybe you did, and you just named it something else.
It's possible, although, yeah, I've thought I would have did something like that. But yes, anyway, so we are at the Den of Wolves. Let me actually go ahead and change the map, just to start the episode with everyone's game client crashing.
It was actually doing pretty well last week, I've got to
It's
say.
never gonna load.
So Foundry actually just had a pretty big update, so it's possible maybe things will not be so crazy.
Yeah,
Or
it gave me a
worse.
warning about my aspect ratio, and I'm like, it'll be fine. It'll work. It's like,
Yes.
Yeah, I was just being very grumpy about that earlier. I had some choice words about it.
I wasn't even going to pay attention to it. I did notice that on the bottom left we've got a moon now. We didn't used to have a moon, and the time.
Yes, I did intentionally include a time of day thing because I realized when I was watching the episodes back that like it is a regular question, like what time of day is it? So I might as well just include a thing, which is unfortunately very dependent on my ability to keep it up to date. So we will see how well that goes, but I will do my best to keep that as up to date as humanly possible.
I like how the map
good
looks
enough.
like a jaw at the bottom. That's quite cool.
Yeah. Yep, was not just some fan art, although it was just some fan art, but
Yeah.
the cave is intended to be this shape. So yeah, the only let me give you the little reading here. So for this area where you guys are, the open jaws of the wolf's head form a 15-foot high canopy of rock over the cave mouth, held up by natural pillars of rock. The ceiling arises to a height of 20 feet inside the cave. Don't know why that's in the flavor text, that's very strange. Torches in iron brackets line the walls. I almost said bracelets. From somewhere deep inside, you hear the echoing sounds of a flute. Some of the notes are discordant, painfully so. What would you guys like to do?
How high
Yes.
were the ceilings?
20 feet in this.
It's a joke because inevitably some player asks, "How high are the walls?"
Yeah.
Ah.
That's why that's in there.
So, what do we, as a
Right.
party, not as people, know about werewolves?
So I mean, yeah, I mean, based on your backstories, you can tell me if you feel like you would have ran into werewolves at some point or have some knowledge. If not, then we could do some rolls to find out.
I don't
I
think
don't-
Saya would have. She lived in the Underdark, so I don't think there's a lot of werewolves down there.
I was gonna say no one
Oh,
had
he
a.
was a world traveler, but I don't know if she necessarily would have run into werewolves or not.
So yeah,
Yeah.
anyone that's if you're kind of like, there's no obvious part of your backstory that would involve werewolves. Give me a religion check, and we will determine if anyone has some semblance of knowledge of werewolves.
Saya is clueless.
Ooh, Moonpoon. Whoa,
Cal's
Cal.
even more clueless.
Wow.
Excellent
I
work.
like my wolves.
I almost
Alex-
didn't have
Alex-
to
Dummy Cal.
reveal a thing, but Moonpoon ripping
Well done,
the
Moonpoon.
21
Saved.
on the die. Yeah, so everyone kind of like racks their brain. They heard the abbot mention werewolves, but no one like seemed to kind of understand anything. But as you approach the cave, Moonpoon has this moment of inspiration and thinks, yeah, you do know some things about werewolves. So I will say that the thing that Moonpoon knows about werewolves is pretty extensive, given that roll of a 21. He knows for sure that they are outright immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks.
Ouch.
And they can only be damaged with silvered weapons.
I can't hurt them.
Don't you have silver arrows?
No, I had silver crossbow bolts.
Okay.
I can toss them silver coins, maybe, if you give me any.
I don't know that I can actually hurt them at all. Let's see.
Well, I heard that silver's useless against werewolves anyway. It doesn't really do much.
Where did
You
you
can melt
hear
down
that
something
about?
silver, Cal, for Strahd.
Yeah, you actually took a candelabra, knocked off one of the arms on it, and sharpened it into a makeshift knife at one point early in the campaign.
I did.
Wow.
I did do that. So I may have. Let me check my inventory. I did do that.
Yep, I distinctly remember you doing that.
Yeah.
Specifically for killing Strahd.
Little did you know, you were making a little wolf
Yep.
knife.
Oh, but Cal's. I will say this, because I rolled the 1, Cal will be perfectly fine saying no. Silver is worthless against werewolves.
Don't be silly. Listen to me. I know werewolves. I read about them in books.
I'm sure. I'm fairly confident I've encountered a werewolf at some point in my journeys, and I distinctly remember silver having no specific effect against them.
I'm fairly confident you are being very stupid right now. And it
I
would
take
be
offense
to
to that remark.
Yeah, I figured. That's why I said it. So you change your mind. I mean, listen to me. I have no reason to lie. Yeah, either we want it or not, we're in a party. It's not to my benefit to tell you lies about something that might hurt you in the future. And I'm gonna do a persuasion roll to try and convince him that I want his good. I have good intentions. And
Not the most
that wasn't
persuasive.
No good argument.
You want me to do like an opposed roll, or
Yeah, give me an opposing one.
Listen
Alright,
to me, damn it. You
what would
thick-headed,
that be?
weird paladin wannabe.
Insight?
You could just roll like a well, it's more excuse me. I would argue, I guess it's more of like a charisma check of some kind.
Okay.
Charisma
Do you want
save?
me?
Yeah,
Is
I would just
beating a number a success or a failure?
if you roll higher than his, then you would essentially not be persuaded.
All right.
Yeah.
Of
Good
course.
job, Cal.
Not overly
Well, Cal,
persuasive.
since you don't think silver is very helpful, you could give it to Saya, maybe.
Why would I do
Yeah.
that? She's
That,
Because
it's-
Saya-
this is a-
I think believes that it would actually be helpful.
It would make you
Alright.
feel better.
If you insist, you can have this worthless piece of, well, not worthless piece. I intend to bury this into Strahd's heart, but you may use it for the time being.
She can
I
give
will
it back
want it
for
back.
the Strahd battle.
Yes.
I'll look after it for you.
at least we got it in some competent hands now. It could be way more useful. Where are we going, by the way? Do you have any clue?
Well, I assume that our quarry lies in the gigantic mouth.
Hmm.
Are we convinced that the rock is not itself a wolf?
Have you ever seen a rock that is not a rock and it's a wolf?
Look, we came here to a house that had an actual intent to kill us. This could be a gigantic rock wolf. I don't know.
It could be. Let's walk in and find out.
So yeah, just
you
as
insist.
a reminder, you definitely hear like a flute playing throughout the echoing through the cave.
I play
itself.
flute too. Can I mimic the tune?
I didn't realize you were a flautist.
So yeah, I mean, are you guys approaching casually, carefully? Like, what's the?
Stealthily.
I think we should approach carefully, and Saya should go in front. Maybe she can see stuff.
We're
In a
not
more
putting her up
stealthy
front
way.
where she doesn't want to be.
I mean, she can go back and she can go in and back very fast.
I can peek in. I've done
Yeah.
that before. That's fine.
She will not be in trouble, in harm's way, I believe. Probably.
Unless the
I-
wolf head's an actual wolf head. Yeah.
It's
You
just
guys
gonna-
stop it with the wolves and the rocks. They are different stuff. Wolves, rocks. Wolves are alive, rocks are dead.
I would like to go have a peek into the cave.
Okay.
I guess you need stealth and then perception.
I was gonna say, you're doing so stealthily ahead of the party?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, give me a stealth. Let's see how stealthy you are. Wow, quite stealthy.
Damn.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
mean, darn.
I'm gonna
That should carry over in the next campaign as well.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say you are quite stealthy.
Just slightly.
So yeah, feel free to move Saya to like where you're looking to explore here.
I would, right, but the game's paused.
No, it's not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I would want to like peek around this big giant tooth.
Okay. So you're kind of like, kind of like leaning to see what's going on inside.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can like lean over and what you see, actually, you know what, let me give you that little flavor text over there to give you a sense of what you see. Here down, when you look into the cave mouth, here the cave splits to the left and to the right, and standing on a 5-foot high ledge between the divide are two feral looking women wearing shredded clothing and clutching spears. As you're like looking at them, they're looking like very resolute. Like they're not like making chit chat or anything like that. They are just like serious, on guard, eyes forward. But they have not seen you.
Okay. I'm gonna scuttle back to my crew. And so I would tell them what I have seen. That you go inside, there's a path that splits, and there are two guards on duty with spears.
I guess they looked hostile enough.
They didn't
I wonder if
seem
they just want me to
friendly.
play some flute for them.
No. They're gods. They hold spears. If they see us or hear us, they're gonna attack.
I mean, I opened a door by dancing, so
It's
She's
not
got a
gonna work
point.
every time. Obviously, gods exist there because they don't want anybody to go in.
So, Key,
Yeah.
were there specific rumors that the wolves were attacking people, or that there was something important in the wolf den?
So the reason you guys seem to care about this wolf den is because one of your card readings specifically mentioned like a den of wolves in some capacity. But you've heard, like, basically you've already seen and heard about wolf attacks. Like when you were in the original town of Barovia arena, when they were like holed up in the mansion, there was like claw marks that seemed to be like wolf marks all across it. Every time you guys like walk the trail, you can hear the wolves like rummaging through the forest. Like you've heard tales of people being attacked by the wolves in general. So like there is very much like a wolf centric problem in Barovia that seems to stem from like being near or in the woods.
Do you think we could talk to them? Like, I mean, I know they're werewolves, but
Yeah,
surely they can be reasoned
that would be
with.
my preference.
Werewolves might not necessarily equate to wolves that Strahd may or may not have under his control.
What if I go in as I don't know what challenge rating a wolf is. I was going to say maybe I could go in as a wolf and then turn into a human. They see me change.
I think they're like 1/2 or 1/4.
What challenge rating can I do? I can't remember.
It sounds risky, regardless. but if
Have you
guys
seen a
wanna
wolf
try it-
before? Otherwise, you can't transform into one.
Well, we fought some. So
We did. So I
We
think
straight
she's
up
doing-
murdered a bunch of wolves.
I can do a 1/2.
Yeah, regular wolf is a 1/4 CR.
Yeah.
So,
So that's an idea.
that is an idea.
I would say we should start kicking their butts, but if you want to try this first, be my guest.
Okay. Cal is going to take a moment to summon his shadow rapier, and then he's going to sheath it, but keep it active.
Your lightsaber.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, August, if you want to give it a shot, but be prepared that you might take some hits, unnecessary ones.
That's fine. Okay, so I don't have a thing for it on my page, but that's fine because I'm not going to be fighting as it. But I'll add it to my page for later, just in case. But I'll transform into a wolf.
Okay.
It'll be kind of like a purpley blue wolf.
Oh, so you're like distinctly looking like a non-regular wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to walk in as a wolf, and I'm going to use my speech thing to say, hello there, I come in peace.
No, you say wolf, 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 wolf.
No.
Okay.
So you're going in as a wolf,
Mhm.
turning the corner, seeing the two guards, and presenting yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to do like a submissive, like not roll on my belly, but like I'm going to like put my head down to be like, I want to make it very obvious that I'm not aggressive.
Yeah. Okay. So you're doing this telepathically when you're in wolf form?
I'm talking to them telepathically. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So yeah, go ahead and move yourself.
Okay.
And everyone else that's kind of like wanting to move yourself to where you would be standing in this scenario.
I'm having a hard time. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. All right.
Basically where I was
where's
before.
the girls are in here, I guess.
And just
right?
assume that if you step
there they
over
are.
the dotted line, then you would be in line of sight.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm in line of sight as wolf, and I don't want to go too close. I'll go to like right here,
Okay.
and then say to them, hello, I come in peace.
Telepathically.
Telepathically, yeah, because I can't speak as a wolf.
Okay. So, which one are you directing this to?
Does one of them seem like they have more authority than the other?
No, they're very much like dressed the same, look the same, like they are.
Okay. The one to the right, then, I guess.
All right. So the moment you turn the corner and start like approaching them, both of them like ready their spears immediately. And as they're like readying their spears, the one on the right hears this message in their head and immediately shouts like, "Don't move another step! Who goes there? What wolf speaks like this?"
Well, I am no wolf, and then I'll change into my halfling form.
All right. And upon seeing you change, they kind of like have this hesitation about them. Are you under the effects of lycanthropy?
No, I'm not. I'm just a druid. I study the shifting of shapes into animals.
And immediately upon hearing that you are not a werewolf of some kind, you see the one that you've been speaking to just shout immediately, "Everyone here, intruders!"
Attack!
And
Right.
go ahead and roll me some initiative.
Well,
One
it was
sec.
don't
worth
have-
a shot.
We don't have a surprise attack because we can see them and they can't. No.
Well, she just sort of announced herself to them.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, they
Sure,
don't
sure.
see you guys yet, but you would have to like approach the battlefield to, participate.
Okay.
But yeah, let me get you guys added to the initiative tracker. There you go. Feel free to roll.
Oh god, this is gonna suck hard.
Not necessarily. We'll see.
It
I
might.
can't hurt anything from a distance.
I feel better that I at least tried the peaceful route. That soothes Augage's conscience.
If you try the deception tactic, it might have worked better.
I don't know if I would be any good at deception, but
Oh, good. And my unknown creature thing works. So nice.
Nice.
You do not know who's there. But yeah. So I will begin the combat. Phew. And the one that you were directly talking to is the one who goes first. Just double checking.
before she moves, I'll say, I wish you wouldn't do this. I really wasn't looking for a fight.
Yeah, and the one that's talking is like, "Silence yourself If you're not one of the pack, you're dead. And she leaps off. Actually, you know what? She's gonna stand there, not leap off. She's going to take her action to transform into, like, you see parts of her limbs like shifting and growing fur, and like the face becomes hound-like, and the hands like erupt with claws, the hairy patches of feet. They're not full like wolf, but it's almost like a hybrid form. And she stands there just like menacingly and dives down in that form towards you. And that will be her turn. Kalanthos, it will be your turn. Also, the squares on the map are 10 feet, so just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Although combat won't be
Alright.
all messed up as a result of it. The ruler still works properly, so.
Yep. All right. I'm going to basically spend my turn double moving up to Augage, coming to her aid.
Okay.
And basically, I'm going to say, we have no intention of harming you. Attack us, however, and we will be forced to attack you in defense.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. Yeah. At seeing this, like, you don't even get a response. Like, it is like a snarl back at you, just like.
So there was nothing we could have done anyways. I mean, unless I was just really good at deception.
Yeah, it was. Augage's nature kind of like goes against you in this scenario because it was like.
Yeah, August would not have lied about that.
But yeah, there was potentially other ways that could have gone. But Augage, it is now your turn. You have this hybrid wolf thing in your face. What will you do?
Well, I'll use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh on my staff, which
Okay.
makes it a magical weapon.
Ta-da!
And then I'm gonna hit her with it and I say, I wish we didn't have to do it this way.
I don't want to hurt you back.
But now you're dead.
I should put this on the roll. A 17? Jesus. Okay, yeah, that hits.
It gives it a +6 to hit.
I was about to say, I'm like, what
It
the
helps.
fuck? Yeah, all right, yep, that totally hits. For 8 magical damage.
Mm-hmm.
Does it turn it to magic?
It says bludgeoning damage.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna have to look at Shillelagh to see if it actually does turn that into magical
But it says they're only immune to that damage if it's not a magical weapon, though, right?
Can the spell
I just
imbued
realized
with
I have a
nature's
crossbow.
power. Nature's
Nature damage, I guess.
power.
Yeah, that's a magic weapon.
It would say that it would be this weapon would be considered magical.
This weapon also becomes magical if it isn't already. So yes, magic damage.
There you go.
Straight up. There we go. Have to keep reading apparently. So 8 magical damage, and yeah, you see the staff like, you know, glowing with Shillelagh's power, strikes this like beast in the face, and it looks like almost like shocked that it actually hurt, and grimaces and growls again, just like
There's
unhappy.
still time, my friend.
Unhappy with the damage that was just dealt.
I can't even listen to you.
I'll get anything else then on your turn.
No, I'm not gonna move.
All right, Saya, sneaking in the shadows. What shall you do?
I'm gonna peek out because I can't see nothing. Okay, so there's her up there and then her there. So I just realized I do actually have a crossbow. I just never use it.
Oh, well, you gave all the bolts to me, I think.
Yeah, I did. So I'll need to come get them from you. But right now I'm just trying to figure out
That's
what the
fine.
heck to do.
Very convenient.
Imagine them like sticking out of a pouch on my side so you can like come grab them on your way.
Does some sick ninja roll, grabs him out of the pouch as he's rolling.
So I think like Saya doesn't know they're immune to that. Well, she does because Moonpin told her actually. So he was pretty confident that silver weapons work. I don't like getting too close. I am going to double move this turn. I'm going to double move to Augie and grab the bolts
Okay.
and then basically run back. So I'm not going to move because it's basically just, well, it's like flip. I will take those and then flip, and that's it. That's what I'm doing. Got my
Okay.
bolts. I can at least do something from a distance, and that is that.
All right.
We had, how many was it, 10 or 20?
10 it was. So I'll take a wee note of them, and I'll count down as I use them,
Okay.
and then retrieve them from them when they're dead.
All right. So then, Moonpoon, it shall be your turn.
Very nice. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's stay here. I have line of vision on him. I don't have to hit my ally. In theory, always.
Depending.
Let's
You dare
start.
hit me. I'll hit you back.
She will.
I mean, you know, sometimes stuff happens. Let's start with a witch bolt. A witch bolt and a witch bolt.
All right.
Okay, it says I don't have any. Let me fix that. You draw? Nope. Okay, attack. Normal. Ouch.
An 11 will hit.
Nice.
Wow. I guess they were just wearing rags.
Yeah, just straight
Yeah.
up Rego rags.
That usually means there's a lot of hit points, though.
For 7 lightning damage.
Yep.
Mhm.
And you are aiming at the one directly in front of
Yeah.
Augie there. Okay. Yeah, so 7 more damage.
So the spell can continue on every turn instead of like my action. I could do like the 1d12 lightning damage. So I want to see if that had like a normal effect on him or a very effective, or just a no damage at all. Can I like estimate if it hurt him
Yeah,
for reals?
if you give me like a perception check, I could give you that.
Let's try it out. Let's see. Can we fight this creature with lightning?
An 8.
I have no idea.
Yeah, you're not like super confident, but based on like the grimace that the creature made, it looked like that hurt it. So even if you're not sure if all of it went through or none of it did, you definitely know you hit it and hurt it in some capacity.
Okay, I will not use a bonus action, and this is my turn.
All right, it almost was your turn. The madness begins to swell. The wildness of the magic begins, and what the fuck? All right. I'm not even going to tell you what that is. I'm just going to let you know if that condition happens, something will happen. So yeah, we'll leave that as is. But Moonpoon casts this spell and suddenly feels like this radiant aura like within his heart, like almost like protecting his heart, but doesn't feel any noticeable effects. So no adjustments to any stats, but something just happened to you, but you're not quite sure what.
Fun.
It'll be very interesting
feeling
if that
very
actually comes
weird.
into play, but I doubt it.
Very weird.
All right, and with this, it will be the other one's turn, and this one is going to just dive down. Let me ruler to see. Oh yeah, we got the move speed to get there. So yeah, we'll also dive down and attack Augage actually here. So this one is going to attack you with the spear. It's going to like swing out and slash it at you. 21 to hit.
No, definitely won't hit.
All right. That is minimum damage, 3 damage.
Woo!
That's more like it.
For that one. Not super cool. But then it is going to also attempt to stab you again.
Right there.
Let me go ahead and do that. I found out a short way to do. There it is. All right. I was like, I knew I found a faster way to do this. 19 to hit. Also hits, and that will be for 5 damage. So spear. And that will be the end of its turn. But, you know, as they were basically starting this combat, they shouted out for reinforcements. and you can start to hear like this huge like paw pads just like striking the floor and running towards you, and you guys would definitely see there's like this group of mix of wolves and other things like approaching. You can like see them off in the distance making their way towards you. And then it will be the one in front of you's turn, who is also going to strike out at Augage again. This time it is going to be a bite attack. It bares its fangs and like goes to bite down at you. 10 to hit.
No.
Darn. And then with this, it's gonna get super pissed and attempt to claw at you. Swing a claw outwards at Augage. 7 to hit. Also misses in a rage that it's actually getting hit. It just growls at you, but does not strike true. Kalanthos, it is your turn. You are muted, good sir.
Muted indeed. I am muted. So seeing that Augage is getting attacked, I am going to draw my rapier and attack that one on the right.
Okay.
I will say that this weapon is magic for the purposes of this damage reduction, and it's going to be a normal rapier hit.
You're just gonna say it's magic, or it is magic?
It is magic.
Very different things.
Yeah. It's magic.
19.
So a 19 to hit.
Straight up, yeah. 14
magical piercing damage.
Goddamn. Yeah, brutal blow with this one. Just like puncturing it. You can almost like see it like puncture its chest. You can like almost like feel air bursting out of its lung. Just like, just really struck it true. And it
how hurt does it look?
It is, for all intents and purposes, looks fairly roughed up.
Good.
No, I'm gonna hold off because I kind of blow my divine smites a little too early. That kind of burned me, so I'm gonna hold off on divine smiting it.
Oh, blowing them burns you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very interesting.
Kalanthos has all these mysteries to him, one of which is
so many.
The blowing. We are unsure.
It burns.
All right. Then anything else, Kalanthos, on your turn?
No, that is it.
All right. Augage, you are the popular one at the party. What will you do?
Let's see. Well, first I'm gonna summon a healing spirit to stand on my space with me.
Okay.
But instead of a panda, I'm gonna make it a wolf.
Okay.
It's gonna look just like the one that I walked in as. So I'm gonna cast that. It doesn't heal me right now, but it'll heal me at the start of my next turn, I think.
Okay.
Whenever me or a creature I can see moves to the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. I did not start my turn there, so. But I did, and I didn't move into the space. Okay. So I can heal 1 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, so 1 plus. I can heal 4 times, so I guess I don't get a heal this time, but next time. So anyways, that's a bonus action. So for my action, I'm gonna hit the same girl I hit last time.
Okay. Smacking it with the shillelagh.
Mm-hmm.
A 19 will straight up hit.
Mm-hmm.
For how much damage, good ma'am? 8. Wow. Augage just cracking it. All right. Yeah, it is less happy for sure. It is not dead, but not happy in any capacity. Anything else then on your turn?
I don't think I can do anything else. So no.
All right. Ms. Sharpshooter in the back, what shall you do?
So I'm going to load up one of my new fancy smancy crossbow bolts.
Ooh.
And use the hand crossbow for the very first time on the one in front of Augie.
Oh, with an 11 just hits. Oh god.
Wow. Wow.
Saya doing Saya things.
Max sneak attack damage. Nice.
Like what
So yeah,
the fuck?
hit that one.
Yeah, so we see this crossbow bolt immediately just dart into its brain, just like clean, and the arrow just pierces through it and actually sticks into the little raised surface behind it, and it just drops to the ground, a dead Bap.
And I'm gonna stay exactly where I am. I'm quite happy right where I am.
God damn. All right. Then Moonpoon, it is your turn.
Moonpoon, first of all, is very impressed by what Saya did. Like, he has never seen her using the crossbow and be like, you should be using this way more often than you do. You seem very efficient with it.
I like it.
It fits you. You slay stuff very easily with it. And I'm gonna use now a witch bolt on the other guy, because this guy's dead, so...
Okay.
I'm gonna use it as a second level. So we'll do an extra d12 if it hits.
All right.
Let's see. Oh my god, so close to 19.
Yeah.
But it's a 3.
Yeah, with that, it will absolutely miss.
You're just so distracted by how well I killed that thing.
Yeah,
You're
it
like, oh my
was
god.
like very impressive.
And for whatever reason, Moonpoon, upon casting this spell, feels as though he gains back one of his lowest level spell slots for no reason. Wildly. Why are all of your wild magic effects usually positive? I feel like you're 90% positive effects.
Minus
My
the time he
unicorn
blows
was
us
my
up.
favorite.
This
My
unicorn was
was-
great.
Yeah, the unicorn was clutch, actually.
More
I
unicorn,
missed that
please.
unicorn.
Yeah, so I will not use my sorcery point because I regained the spell slot, so I'm fine. I'm gonna keep them for now.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna move a little bit to the front, 5, 10, just here, so I can see the other guys behind. Can I see those guys now?
Can you see those guys? Let me see. What is your vision range?
Is there a vision range? Wow.
It's a well-lit area, so yeah. I mean, yeah, you would see those guys down there. Yeah, your dark vision 60 feet.
We have company. Are we planning on killing everybody, or should we make a run for it? I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna end my turn with that.
Well, I think we should kill them. They attacked us first.
We have to find what the secret is in this place to help us kill Strahd.
Fair enough.
All right. Then it will be the other one's turn, and it will turn to Callan. You know what? They're somewhat smarter than that. They'll keep attacking Augie. So it's going to take its spear and again swing out at poor little Augage. 11 to hit.
No.
God,
Yes.
such shit rolls. So upsetting. All right, and second. All right, that's better. 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. So yeah, the spear swings out close to minimum damage. 4 damage. There. So yeah, Augage getting zapped, but certainly not out in any capacity. And then again, let's see. Give me a ruler. Here. Yeah, so the start of this round, it's kind of hard.
Oh my god!
It's kind of hard to.
I was zoomed in on the fight. I didn't notice the 8,000 guys up there.
Yeah.
There is quite a lot approaching. It's actually super hard to like grab them and move them in big chunks like this because it's such like an awkward terrain. They can move even further than that, but I have to like move them. I can get to there. Damn. But yeah, these are all Rego looking wolves. Just like a huge pack of wolves comes like flooding down the hallway. Choo-choo. Sorry, just have to move like literally thousands of wolves.
I hope it's not literally thousands.
Not quite literally, but
Oh, it looks like it's a good 20 wolves.
Oh my god, I'm just watching the YouTube channel. Jesus, HB Corbett. Oh my god,
it's a lot of wolves.
it's a bunch.
But none of them are within
And for some
striking
war
distance.
crimes, Moonpoon.
But yeah, next
Yep.
turn, you will be descended upon by massive pack of wolves. Kalanthos, it is your turn.
Okay. All right, here's what Kalanthos is going to do. He is going to step up. Oh, no, that's not stepping up. That's measuring. He is going to step up right here. He's prepared to suffer an attack of opportunity from that dude right there.
Okay. Confident, cocky, but yes.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and do it.
Do your worst.
Nope. Straight up miss.
All right. I'm going to attack this specific wolf in front of me.
Okay. Surely there is no reason why. It's just a casual choice. Go for it.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yes.
that dice
Oh.
nudged over.
Okay, 25 to hit and 15 magical piercing damage on that
Beautiful.
wolf.
Yeah, it explodes quite literally. Just like, "Pow!" Like, doesn't even make sense, like logical sense. Like, your sword pierces it and it's just, "Pow!" Like, explodes like a firecracker went off inside its stomach.
All right. Then I'm going to use my remaining movement and seal the gap.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the plan. I thought you had some kind of like spark damage kind of thing where it was gonna like blast out and like hit others.
No, that's a
I'm going
beautiful
to
plan.
Battle of Thermopylae these wolves
All right.
and
By
probably get
yourself.
horribly diseased.
God.
Like it's like you're taunting me to hit you with a fireball or something. With the point you stand there.
I will be your bulwark. Poon, if you attack me, I will forgive you. But it's
You'll
for the
become-
greater good.
A staked meat if you stay there.
My God. All right. Anything else, Kalanthos?
Nope, I'm just getting ready to be sent to Pound Town.
Did he take
Or
an attack of
Rabiesville.
opportunity?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
missed.
did, and it missed.
Oh, I missed that.
Algid, you get your healing from your little totem thing at the start of
Yes,
your turn.
I do. Let me roll healing on. Going back and forth on my sheet is so annoying. All right, healing spirit.
Did we miss that last round, by the way?
I don't think I get it on the first round. I think I have to start my turn there or move into the space.
Okay. I was
So-
gonna say, yeah, we're in round 3, so I wasn't sure if you cast it in round 1 or 2.
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So then you get your 6 healing.
Max heals.
That
Yeah,
was lovely.
baby.
Very nice.
Da-na-na-na.
Okay, so I still got this thing in front of me, so I guess I'm just gonna hit her.
All right. Good old stick smack. Never hurt anybody. Wait, what?
What is this episode tonight?
12 to hit will hit. 4 good old 9 damage. Definitely strikes true. Angry face again. Just anything else then on Augud's turn?
She's still not dead?
No.
By the
this one
way-
was undamaged until that moment.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody had hit her.
By the way, Orchids, is your animal token still active? Maybe.
Well,
you
yeah, I
tell
can
them-
speak telepathically at any time.
Maybe you can try and tell them that we are singing allies to defeat
I
Strahd.
mean, I tried
I
to
know.
tell them that
It's like a fourth
came in
wall
peace.
voice telling me
Maybe
that.
showing that we've tried, like that we're not weak, might make them more inclined to listen.
It doesn't
I
hurt
give
to
them
try.
I gave them every opportunity to be my BFF.
I mean, Saya's offered just murdering at this point. They have attacked us. Saya is mad.
It's over for Saya.
Okay. No, I don't think I'm gonna do anything else on my turn.
Okay. Saya, speaking of, unleash the fury. What will you do?
I think I can see that one from where I am at. Yeah, that's a nice clear line of sight right there.
Do you have the range
Yeah,
to hit that?
Beautiful. Oh yeah. A crossbow is if it's within 40 feet it's at disadvantage, but if it's over 60 feet it's at disadvantage, and within that it's 45 feet away.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and smack this new one. And I'm going to use steady aim, which means I can't move this turn, but that gives me advantage on the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do that in D&D Beyond? No, it's not letting me, so I'll just click it twice.
All right. Yeah, that hits, and this is a silvered crossbow bolt towards the
It's a
main.
cross. Yeah. And then I think I'm also going to use Whales from the Grave, so that is an extra 2d6 damage.
Okay. Let us
So-
see it.
D6. Oh, of course. 2 now.
That is
Snake eyes.
not as great
So-
as you were hoping, I'm sure.
No, but it's still some more damage. So
Is-
yeah. Pew pew.
Is some more damage. All right. Yeah, that is your turn, or doing
That's
anything
my
else?
turn.
Okay.
No, I can't do anything else. That's me.
All right. Then, Mr. Poon, I've seen you've been rulering up the screen here.
I'm trying to delete them, but I can't. I'm pressing the delete button or something. It doesn't work. I don't know why.
So what?
So I'm trying to estimate like a 20-foot radius sphere will hit 6 of them or 4 of them. Because you said
A radius would hit
It says 20
basically-
foot radius.
it's like a
40
40
feet of
foot
dudes.
square. Yeah. So like if you
you
were
basically hit all of the wolves.
this, yeah, a 20-foot radius would literally hit everyone in front of Kalanthos.
Let's
That's
do
a,
it,
that's a
Bob.
20-foot radius right there.
Whoa! Do
Whoa.
Doing it.
Do
it. War
it. Do it.
crimes.
We are doing it.
All about. Oh yeah, straight. He's got fireball these days.
So they have to roll a saving throw DC 14 dexterity.
Okay.
Else they will take 8
Oop, that's
D6.
I'm so glad.
Oh my
He's
God.
got a lot of
Or
rolls
half
to
of it.
do.
Well, the
Or
good
half
news
of it.
was I remembered that I have a group skill check thing, so I can
Yay.
I can
Fail
just
it,
do...
fail it, fail it.
Does that mean they either all fail or all succeed?
No, it'll actually like systematically roll them
Okay.
all. So it's
Oh,
a,
that's good.
it's a DC 14
Mm-hmm.
Dex check.
Dex, yeah.
All right. What the fuck? 2 of them passed. The rest of them failed. So
What
Let's
about the
roll this.
Thanos looking guy back there?
Yeah, he's ugly. isn't he?
he failed.
Nice.
Oh my
Whoa,
god,
look
so
at all
many.
this dice.
Oh my god. 26 damage.
Okay.
So pretty.
So the ones that succeeded take 13, and the others take 26.
Yep.
So,
It's beautiful. Fireball is such a good spell.
Panos, describe how you literally wipe out that entire area except for the guy in the back.
I'm gonna fire my laser. No, I'm gonna fire my fireball.
That's an old reference.
Yep. I know my memes. So, basically, like, I'm gonna focus on my hands until they become like burning with a humongous ball, and then I'm gonna unleash it from the top of my fingers as shouting at Calientas, "Dodge it, you idiot!" And I'm gonna like hope that he dodges, and of course he does because he's not that much of an idiot. And I'm gonna have the wildest and biggest grin I've ever had so far.
And Saya is very impressed.
Yeah,
Scared because she doesn't want to be near that, but impressed.
we see this like massive fireball form in Moonpoon's hands and erupt in the middle of all the wolves, and you just see this like singeing wolf hair and like guts go flying everywhere as this fireball bursts and literally wipes out every single
That's
one of
beautiful.
them. Yeah. So
That's like MVP moment.
yeah, there's nothing but guts and viscera and charred flesh right over there. You know, if this was Minecraft, you would have like, you know, a chest full of wolf meat that was cooked.
Rotten flesh.
Yeah, just
I need that for my survival series. I need that.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, and in celebration, let's do a little wild roll. What?
Oh my god.
I swear to God, none of these are bad.
Yay!
Unicorn, unicorn, unicorn.
Unicorn.
Two unicorns.
So
Super unicorn.
Moonpoon, for the next minute, so certainly through the duration of this combat, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Oh my god,
You
that's
can just
amazing.
choose to teleport as a bonus action.
Flip flop.
It's ridiculous. I swear
So
there's bad
when-
ones in that list.
So right now, if I teleport, I don't think I can take an attack of opportunity because they have done like all their things, didn't they? How do I select my token? Okay, this way.
That's
Let's
cool.
move here. Yeah, why not?
So you just
I
blip
want to
over
see
there?
on the. I want to see on this side. To be honest, like that's why I moved here. I wanted to see if anybody was around there, but it doesn't seem that anybody's around this place.
Yeah, you do not at least see anybody else immediately where you are.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can notice somebody like towards that area that somebody's hidden, or it's meaningless to do that?
Yeah, there's no need for the check. Like, you just visually can't. Like, even as you were moving over there, you would have had like line of sight of that area, and you did not see anybody else over there. Sick. Just
That was so good.
straight genocide of the poor wolves.
We did ask for a war crime.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dear Christ. All right. So with this,
I just looked at the map. Jesus.
what? The whole map?
Yeah, all the wolves are gone.
Oh yeah, all the wolves are
All
gone.
gone. It's beautiful.
With that damage, like even the ones that succeeded just burned to death anyway.
There was a fireball, dude.
Yeah.
Stuff.
And Moonpoon gained the ability to teleport for the rest of this combat as a bonus action, if you didn't hear that part. So, yeah, with all of that, it is now that person's turn, who is just in a rage going to swing out at Moonpoon with this spear again. Seeing literally every wolf they've ever known get totally obliterated. A 22 to hit.
No.
Minimum damage again. 3
Nice.
damage. What the fuck?
Oh. Ouchie.
They're very intimidated by us.
I had a
especially
battle
me.
like this the other day. It sucked.
Does a 10 hit?
Nope.
All right. So, yeah, the first one like barely like nicks your shoulder, and then the second one just goes wide, like it is just in a rage.
Was that a mosquito? Ha ha ha.
I mean, it might as
feeling
well.
very cocky right now.
It might as well have been, right? Like, what the hell?
Cal's like, I'm gonna stand here and be like, in the way,
So quaint.
and now there's nothing there.
Yeah, I had
Thanos is
a
still
great.
there.
I was like, it's a great strategic move, and then they all burn.
All right. Well, then, top of the new round, I've added the new creatures into the initiative tracker, and Kalanthos, it is your turn.
Nuclear?
All right. Kalanthos is basically going to spit out the wolf ash that is now in his mouth.
Yeah, you're just like covered in it.
So he will quickly sheath his his shadow rapier in green flame, and he's going to attack this wolf with his rapier attack. Yeah, I think I accidentally rolled twice. Oh,
You got
wow.
the same roll twice.
It
Very
does-
convenient.
I was gonna say, does not matter. Separation
So
of 1
23
damage.
damage on 23 on damage, or 23 to hit on this, and 14 damage.
Yep,
And
and
then
that was on the wolf that you just clicked at.
yes, Southern Wolf,
Yep, just straight up dies. Blow.
and 4 fire damage on that wolf.
All right, doesn't die. Didn't like it though. The fire gives it like Vietnam War flashbacks of like all of his friends just getting like blown to bits a second ago. So it's like, oh, not me as well.
GSD.
Actually, Moonpoon, give me an Arcana check on Kalanthos.
Okay.
Considering
See if we
you're
can
like
figure it out.
curious of Kalanthos based on what you've seen.
Suspicious.
Yeah. A 19. Yeah, you would definitely know that thing that Kalanthos keeps doing with his blade is not like any paladin spell you've seen before.
In this wannabe paladin, we're gonna have a talk very soon.
All right. Anything else then, Kalanthos?
Nope, that will be my turn.
All right. It is the somewhat singed wolf's turn. It is going to try and get Moonpoon. Kalanthos take an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
As if it needed
He's handing it to me on a platter.
Kinda is, but it's, 8 damage. Yeah, that's enough. As it's like running away from you, Kalanthos just swipes out its legs and it's just like, meow, dies in the process. But in its rage, it was trying to get Moonpoon for literally committing genocide on all of its people. Which will
They deserved
then
it.
bring us to this guy's turn. Oh, he actually has the move to get there. He's gonna come running down and just like be shouting at you. He is also already in like a wolfish form, like similar to the one that transformed, like that hybrid form, and
He's
just
super
shouting
ugly.
at you, just like, you can't come in here and just kill us all. And goes,
We tried not to, bro.
I didn't want to. So he is going to attempt to bite. A 20 to hit? Kalanthos?
A 20 will hit my AC exactly.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh no.
Let's do a
I need
damage
to
roll.
Roll a very important Constitution saving throw if my memory serves.
Yes, you will. Take 8 damage first, and then
All right.
give me a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration. On
Oh,
this
there you go.
Because I know what's gonna happen should I fail, and I
Should they-
really don't want to. Well, I think it's interesting. I don't want to deal with the consequences of that. How do I do it? Roll
Shouldn't
with-
you like use the inspiration after you have the roll?
No, you have to do it before.
Okay.
Inspiration gives you advantage on any roll.
I thought you could re-roll it with inspiration if it was a bad one.
Okay.
think-
Well.
Whew. Saved.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, double saved.
I've had that inspiration since the beginning of the campaign, so
Mm.
totally
The only
worth
one
it.
to ever get it.
No, we all got it. I thought.
No, I've never had inspiration.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I may have given it to
did we
someone
get some in the death house maybe? For
I
saving
think we
the
did. We all
babies?
got some in the death house.
I don't
Maybe.
recall, admittedly, but I did say last session that I would be more willing to part with inspiration, since I may or may not have forgotten it was a mechanic that I should care about. But yeah, you feel something kind of like growing in your body, and then your body like kind of pushes it out and resists it, and you are okay.
Yep.
Living in your body.
But
Like aliens.
yeah, it's like inseminating you through that bite
Oh.
mark. It's just, you see the eggs pulsing into his neck.
Okay.
Too much.
But,
Ugh.
then it swings out with a claw attack after that. And misses. Hard miss. And that will be its turn. Augage, you give yourself another healing from your standing on your special spot.
Yes, please. Okay. Ugh, a 1. Okay. Well, I'll take it.
Better
That's my
than nothing.
second one.
Dang.
All right. Let's see. This lady's still alive, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I'll hit her again.
All right. Give her the good old Shillelagh 11.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, yeah.
How much of a hit, though? How much of a hit? A 7. Not too shabby. All right. Definitely still up.
She's got to be hurting, though, right?
She is hurting a decent amount. Not like eviscerated. You would almost feel like you've done about half,
Dang. Okay.
based on
I
your
guess I have been
history
the
of
only one
seeing the
hitting
other.
her, I think. So.
Yeah, she hasn't really been focused too much. Anything else then on Augage's turn?
Everybody else is okay as far as hit points, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes.
Cal's like slightly hurt.
I'm
Moonpoon's slightly hurt.
Perfectly fine.
But like,
I've got
Yeah.
a scratch. I'm
Yeah.
okay.
as I say,
Yeah.
no one's suffering.
I've
I'll
got
keep
a
I'll keep the
mosquito
spirit
bite.
for me and my spell slots then.
All right. So no movement actions, just end of turn.
I'm not taking an attack of opportunity. No.
All right. Saya, it is your turn.
Well, Saya's going to aim at the werewolf lady again, and she's not going to move, so she's going to use steady aim, and I'm going to try and just shoot her with my crossbow.
Okay. Whoopsie. Do you have
Then I
advantage on
get-
that?
Yeah, because I'm using steady aim, so I get
Okay.
advantage because I sacrifice any
Smart
movement
girl.
for it.
Yeah. So. Ooh. Not,
Aw.
not as great though.
Wow.
No, I know, but at least I hit her. 10 damage.
Did hit her for 10. So yeah, that will strike true. And,
And that's what I'm doing. That's it.
looking worse for wear, but still up.
She is much healthier than our friend was.
Wolf Hitler, what will you do for your turn? Moonpoon.
I have a question. I can like modern Hitler. I can teleport without taking an attack of opportunity, right? That's the point of a teleport. No.
So I know how this works in Pathfinder. Actually, I'm not sure how it works in D&D.
It seems like the nature of it is it would happen before they could like reach out and
Yeah.
because
I
it's
think
not
movement
like
is
you're walking
moving
by
away,
them.
so
Yeah, I will.
So-
I will rule that you should be able to teleport without taking an attack.
Does it act as the teleport spell, or can they just move?
It doesn't directly state that it is like the teleport spell. It just kind of like flavor text wise says you can teleport 20 feet as a bonus action on your turn. So it's not explicitly stating that it's like the spell teleport.
Do you get a talk of opportunity with the teleport spell?
No, because I think
think
the
so.
casting is instant. It's not like an action, because it's so teleport. I think is too fast.
Yeah. So I will rule that regardless of whatever the actual rule is, you can definitely teleport without taking an attack of opportunity.
Blink, haha. I'm gonna mock him and go away from his attack of opportunity range, and I'm gonna cast a measly firebolt at him because he's not even worth it to cast a spell.
Okay.
This guy.
here.
13 will hit.
Oh, it's a low AC.
Yeah, these guys have like stupid low AC.
Yeah, I think I got an 11 in hit her.
Wow, 14 damage on a cantrip.
Yeah.
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 Beautiful.
With this, you see it's like, you know, the rags on his clothes are burning off and it is like really suffering, but not down.
Really? Nice.
Almost. To be fair, on that first one, we got a couple of really chunky hits in.
Is his fur on fire? Is his fur flammable?
I mean, no, but for the purposes of this combat, yes. On fire.
Just to offer him extra PTSD material.
It's
That-
flavor
that's my only-
fire.
Yeah, flavor fire.
fire.
Like, you know, it's on its like very last legs, so we'll just say it's like burning as it's doing its like, you know, last
And
remaining
mock-
things.
And because like Moonpoon is feeling very chaotic and cocky right now, mockingly he will say, "Oh, you should have taken the deal that my friend offered you. It's worse dying from fire than Strahd sometimes, maybe."
And the one that is not injured, the one that's over here, is actually going to speak. And he says, "You won't have that tone when Carol and the party gets here."
When what? Carol and the party?
Carol and the party. Yeah, that's what it says.
I like a
Angry
good party.
Karens?
I've got a flute.
Angry Karens all over?
Yeah. Anything else then on Moonpoon's turn?
I mean, that's enough.
You're like, that'll do.
Let's take a break for now. We're gonna need more fireballs in the future.
All right. This one is just going to take one last desperate swing at Augage. Well, last couple desperate swings at Augage.
Oh, I wanted him to come to me so August can do it. Like,
Whack it in the back. It's gonna miss with the first attack anyway. It is seemingly just like completely exhausted, and misses the second. What the? All right, misses both.
Rage.
So it's just like unable to connect in any capacity.
She can't believe that she's been owned so badly by someone so small.
Seriously. I mean, you have to imagine these werewolves have been living in Barovia and, have seemingly just been like unchallenged, untested. And then all of a sudden this party comes rocking in with like silvered arrow tips and magic and just rips them to shreds. Definitely
Came
shocking.
with an olive branch though, and they didn't appreciate the olive branch.
It's true. They thought they were
We didn't
untouchable.
really push too hard on the olive branch either. We just said,
True.
hey, we're not enemies.
They're like,
And
fuck
then-
Well,
you,
they
yeah, you are."
immediately attacked us, so they deserve it.
So with that, then it'll be Kalanthos's turn.
Okay.
Stab this guy.
Yeah, I guess Kalanthos is gonna continue his attack on this guy. We're not trying to kill you. We will give you your chance to yield. So Kalanthos will hold his action. If that dude attacks Kalanthos again, or any members of his party, he will take his attack action.
Okay.
Good choice.
And it is its turn. And hearing you say this says, "There is no yielding in the land of Strahd. You will be the ones yielding." And attempts to bite you again. So go ahead and take your attack.
All right.
These guys,
I'm gonna
y'all.
do my rapier attack. Ooh,
Wow.
27 to hit,
Yeah, hits.
And max damage.
15
Delicious.
points of damage, and you know what? We'll do a
We'll save me.
Getting a little
throw my
feisty
back
with it.
out as the baby DM goes out. I'm gonna go ahead and do a. No, don't touch my keyboard because every time you do, you break stuff. Stop it. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and do that divine smite
All right. Add in some
for an
bonus.
extra 8 points of damage.
Still significant. So total of 35 damage on that dude. Yeah, he was looking fairly
This- no,
happy
20
and healthy before that.
3?
What's that? Oh, I'm sorry, I did the 27.
Yeah. No, I'll happily take the 35.
Yeah, but less as much. Let me go ahead and add in the part that I accidentally did. All right, but yeah, definitely a serious blow to that dude. But then he's going to continue with his bite attack. So bite coming in hot. Miss.
Yes.
He just chomps
coming
the
in
air.
hot.
He's just like, "Argh." Nothing. And then goes for the claw thereafter. And ooh, that's a nat 20 on the claw. Not as cool as the the bite would have been.
I prefer this.
And
I'll
pretty
save my reaction.
mediocre damage, 10 damage.
Okay. Let's see. I burn.
And that will be its turn. No reactions from Kalanthos?
No, I was like, oh, maybe I'll just do cast shield, but I'm like, nah, it's not worth it.
All right.
I'll hold on to that one.
All right. Algij, it is your turn. More healing for thee at the start of your turn.
Yes.
How many rounds does that last again? 6, if I recall?
4. So
Four.
I've done 2.
This is the 5th round now. So I think this is the last round that you get the healing. Or the next round? No, next
Well, I got
round.
a 6 and then I got a 1.
Yeah, so next round will be the last one.
Yeah, next round will be it. So I got 3.
Yep.
I'm slowly getting back to max.
Yay.
I need 2 more. 2 more next time. All right. As long as this lady doesn't hit me again, but hopefully I can kill her first. I'm gonna smack her.
All right.
Smack her good.
Give her the Layla. Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll that damage. That's straight up hitting. Yeah. Describe how you murder the werewolf before you, or the human who is a werewolf.
I'll take a big sigh and say, "It didn't have to be this way." And then I'll hit her like a baseball bat.
Just winds up and cracks her with Shalala in the head, and yeah, it actually like dislodges it, and you see it smack against the wall over here, just bow, and the head flies off, crumples to the ground, and it dies. Leaving this poor person by himself. Anything else then?
Poor
I'll get on
Thanos.
your turn.
No, I'm gonna stay here with my spirit to get my last heal.
Not wasting it. All right.
There.
Saya, then it is your turn.
Can I see this dude from where I am? I feel like it's a maybe yes, maybe no.
Let's give him half cover, but yes, we'll say you can see him, but he would have half cover, so he gets like +2 to his AC.
I'm gonna just move then. If I'm move. If I move to there, could I see him?
Yeah.
Or is Cal in the way?
No, you'll be good there.
Okay, I'll move there and then just take a normal attack.
Okay.
I suppose I can do a normal attack.
Another silvered crossbow bolt.
Silver crossbow, yeah.
All right. How many have you shot so far?
I have shot 3. This will be my 4th.
Okay. Something we actually have to keep track of.
Yeah. I've got a notepad.
Nice.
So.
All right. Let's see it.
Crossbow.
Oh yeah, that hits. Whoa, that's a lot of dice.
And then I'm gonna smack him with Wheels of the Grave as well.
What does that do? What does
Wow.
Wheels of the Grave do?
Almost.
It's an extra 2d6 damage.
Like, what is the physical, like, what does that do? Is it like a
Um,
magic spell of some kind?
Wheels of the Grave. As you nudge someone closer to the grave, you can channel the power of death to harm someone as well. Immediately after you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature, you can target a second creature. Well, you can also target the same creature and do the sneak attack damage. The 2d6 damage.
So it can hit the same person twice?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, an extra 11 onto that goodness. So a total of 26.
Wow. And that's with minimal
Oh, oops.
damage of sneak.
I just
Yeah.
moved Saya's health down. Oops.
Oh my, someone is feeling salty.
Saya, how much health do you have again?
I have 35 health.
Thank you. It just dealt so much damage to you. All right, this one takes 26 damage. Yeah.
Yes, when I'm at level 17, I can do it to a second creature as well.
Nice. Yeah, so with that one, it is like super worse for wear. Not down, but like very haggard as a result of that shot. Anything else then for Saya's turn?
Nope, I'm good there, thank you.
Moon Poon. It is you, good sir.
Let's finish it off with a firework. I mean, with a firebolt.
All right.
Let's see if we can do it.
Oh yeah, that'll be a hit.
If this is gonna be enough.
Hope so. Yeah, that is plenty. 12 will take him out, and the last one dies, and you are officially out of combat.
Wait, did we finish her yet?
No.
Yeah, I thought she was dead.
No, she has 3 health. Quite literally 3 health, I think. Or no, you smacked her head
Yeah.
across the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh, that's right, I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute. No, yeah, she's dead.
Okay.
I
Can I pick up my crossbow bolts before we do anything else?
You can check them. They're not all going to be okay, though.
Yeah, so what do I roll for that?
We'll do 50-50s on them. So,
I was
Okay,
going to
so
say
I get
it is
2 back.
actually 50%.
yeah, I think we've talked about that before. So, yeah, any of the crossbow bolts that you find, give me just a d20, and it'll be a 11 or higher, good bolt, 10 or lower, bad bolt.
So I find 2 of the 4 that I fired? Sorry. I'm
For all
confused.
4, you roll to see if you get them back or
Oh,
not.
okay.
Yeah, so just roll like 4d20. 1, 2.
I get
so,
2
yeah,
back.
You get 2 back.
Yeah. So I've got 8 left.
All right. But yeah, you have dropped out of combat.
Well, they were rude.
Does it
They
smell
were.
like burnt flesh
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever?
Yeah, it is
Listen,
like
guys, we've got to find out what this place is holding that'll help us defeat Strahd. We've got to check their pockets.
Maybe next
I
time.
think we need to check the rest of the cave. It seems like it goes a fair
That
bit back.
too. That too. But yeah.
I think we literally burned all bridges between making an alliance with them.
They did mention somebody would be coming back. That's mildly concerning.
Maybe we should mention that we want to get rid of Strahd first, if we try to communicate with them again.
I just have a feeling that the werewolves are working with Strahd, but
I have a
I guess it's
feeling they
worth a
don't
shot.
care. Should we search the caves? Well, search the bodies first.
search the
and then-
bodies first, and then we search the caves.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you are rummaging through the bodies, you're not finding anything on any of them, but the one who shouted about Kirill coming back, he is the one who actually had the flute on him, so he has an electrum flute. And he also has a little pouch on him which contains 4 gemstones.
Ooh.
What kind
Do any of them
gems?
look like the Raven's stones?
No,
Okay.
they're not like special gemstones, but they do look precious, just not magical.
Take that.
I'll say, guys, can I have the flute? I don't care about the gems.
Maybe you can become like
Yes, you can
the
have.
leader or something with that.
I want
Else
at
would
least
have
one
to
of the
slay him
gemstones.
again.
Do I notice anything about the flute? Does it look enchanted or?
No, nothing about the flute appears special.
All right.
Just
I want to pick it up and mimic and I will play it with the tune that I heard when we were coming in.
okay.
I want to do that and see if anything happens.
Yeah, you play the tune and you can hear it echoing off of the walls of the cave, but nothing happens.
Okay.
That's
I think-
brilliant. Now anybody that didn't know we're here now knows it.
Well, if
I mean, I
nobody
think they
else
would have come when they screamed.
has- Yes, if no one else has
Probably.
come running, I don't think there's anyone else in this cave.
For
However, there may be people coming because they mentioned people could be coming back.
Yeah.
So-
So let's check the rest of the cave.
now. Yeah, let's do it hastily.
Left or right?
Good as any.
Why is the game paused?
I had to pause it just to make sure
How
I
dare
do
you.
something before you move.
Shocking.
I say we go left.
Left. I was kind of leaning to the left as well.
Yep, I agree with left.
Should we do anything to the front of the
Actually,
cave?
let me take my last heal from my healing spirit.
While Ogitz does that, I'm gonna go close to Calientes and like trying to make it less obvious that I'm whispering to him by looking at the ground, and I'm gonna say,
You and me need to have a long talk about those powers you have. They don't seem as holy as you make them.
I never meant them to be holy. It is my own burden. There's no need to talk about it.
Should we trap the front of the cave? I would ask Augie as they're chatting.
no,
We
it's
trap
supposed
it?
to be a whisper.
Well,
we have
as they're like
traps?
talking. Well, I could cast darkness on something and leave it here to make the front of the cave very dark.
That's true. That would be cool. Not my flute though.
Oh,
No, I have a bag of ball bearings that I could use.
Okay.
Ogage, if you're not already full HP, you would get one more healing thing from that spirit.
That I just used my last one to top
Okay.
me off.
Okay, cool.
I am full now.
Nice. Sorry. So we're casting some kind of something at the start of the cave?
Yeah, I'm going to use darkness on a ball bearing and just leave it like at the point of the cave where it'll be kind of obscuring everything as much as possible.
Darkness. Okay, looking at darkness.
I think I can just put that in the chat.
A
Hold on.
15-foot radius. Duration is 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Non-magical. All right, so it is like opaque.
Oh, requires concentration.
Yeah, well, it's not like we're fighting anything right now, so
Yeah, so a 15-foot radius sphere. So let me get that on the board here. So you want it like basically right at the entrance?
yes, please.
Inside the mouth or outside the mouth? Or like in the mouth or like inside the cave, just inside the mouth? Or
Like just at the mouth of the cave, like roughly here-ish.
You want the ball in the mouth?
so
Give the wolf a darkness ball gag.
Mhm.
Yeah, right there. So you can, yeah, that entire area is now filled with darkness.
Just so they, whatever comes up, can't see. And like, we can't see out, but they can't see in either.
Are those torches on the wall, by the way?
Yeah.
Yep, those are
Okay.
torches on the wall.
Okay, I thought they were map cosmetics or something. Okay.
So let's go left.
Let's go left.
All right. Feel free to shimmy on up. Taking big strides, big strides. All right.
Manly
Quite
strides.
confident there's nothing in here, to be fair.
Yeah, so when you get to this area, it says a 5-foot high stone ledge overlooks this large cave, which has a smoldering campfire at the far west end. The floor is covered with gnawed bones.
Lovely. Do the bones look like animal bones or like people bones?
Give me a survival check.
I don't think I'm very good at that, but let's go for it. No.
Yeah,
Could be
it's
chicken bones, I don't know.
not.
Can I give that a shot?
Yeah, anyone that wants to. 22, definitely great. 9, not as much.
Me and Cal are like, don't know what they are. Could
Yeah,
be anything.
Bones.
Yeah, but Algage looking down
Let
at
the
them.
druid have a look.
Ooh.
Oh, and the
Ooh.
sword. Oh my god.
And
Moonpoon.
Moonpoon. Yes.
I'm a child of the forest, guys.
So, yeah, with this, Algage looks down and feels a sense of dread, and she recognizes that they're human bones. Moonpoon looks down more closely and recognizes that they're children's bones specifically.
Oh, ever more glad we murdered them.
And they are
Yes.
scattered everywhere.
The werewolves have been feasting on human, and what more, children. That's very devious. Maybe they are indeed working with Strahd. That seems like
I
an
can't believe I
atrocity.
ever offered them peace. That is unforgivable.
But we're not
Feels-
sure it was the werewolves doing, in theory.
It feels-
Did I notice like any marks of fangs on the bones? Maybe.
It's hard to make out because like they're all brittled and kind of destroyed, but yeah, you would definitely see some like fang teeth marks in
I hope
some
this
of the
isn't
bones.
where the missing children are going after they trade them for the dream pies.
It could be, because those are fangs on the bones. So
Reminder,
definitely
we have to
it's the
check the
work of
windmill.
werewolves.
We do. I'm very glad we killed them then.
We probably need
I'll get
to
just
kill
feeling very
the
much
rest
at
of
peace
them.
about this.
Oh, let's move
And a little
on.
bit enraged.
Yeah. Let's continue looking. Up the stairs.
Gonna go up the stairs and look like. I want to do a perception when I go up the stairs because seems to be a great deal of stuff in front of us. So I would say to Saya basically, you want to scout carefully ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna just sort of like, since we're getting like deeper into the caves, I'm gonna like start sneaking a little bit. I don't want to, just in case there's something around. We're gonna just sneaky sneak. I love
Okay.
that +10.
It's huge. For level 5, it's huge.
Yeah, you are definitely quite sneaky.
Okay.
Feeling it.
Fine. Oh. I see something.
What do you see?
I see two wolves. So I would like peek back and be like, there are more wolves inside this cavern. Be on your
Let's
guard."
kill them.
Oh my god, Orchid is getting bloodthirsty. I love this side of her.
So I've just the ones that I can see on the left there, Keelim, they just look like normal wolves.
Yes, they do look like
Yeah.
wolves.
I'm getting
Like
my bow out.
the one that's talked with the Orchid at first, it seems like normal wolves at first, and then they transformed into werewolves.
No, they seem
maybe-
like people.
No, he's talking about like the ones that you killed all with the firebolt. Like they were just regular wolves.
Yeah, they were
not
just wolves.
I have a theory. What about you trying to play the flute? Maybe that will affect them somehow.
Maybe, but I kind of want to just kill them.
Fair
You
enough.
know, and
We're-
they kill them.
We're never gonna see what happens, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
I'm just not in a joyful flute playing mood right now.
Yeah.
I just
you are
saw
in this
dead children's
cool-
bones over here.
Not really feeling it right now.
I mean, you are in the cool bloodthirsty mode. I dig that. It suits you very well.
I think
So
I'm
get
rubbing
used
off on
to it.
y'all.
So do we have line of sight because Saya
Saya,
told us where they are?
Saya definitely could see where they are. She would have to kind of like relay to all of you where they are.
Uh-huh.
If you guys wanted to get in line of sight, you would need to roll a stealth check to potentially not be seen.
I'm gonna try it because I wanna try it because I wanna make a surprise attack.
I don't care
Yeah.
about being stealthy, but I will try for the sake of the rest of my party.
Moonpoon with a 16 on that
Yeah.
stealth.
Oh
Ooh,
my
beautiful.
god.
Wow.
Yeah, I would like to
All
try and
right.
snipe them because
Oh,
I'll
no.
see if I'll
attacks
be
are
on
fun.
team stealth.
Oh no.
Bring it. You're not wearing armor, so it's not
I'm
so
not
bad.
wearing armor.
Oh,
wow.
Hey.
Stealth, baby.
Opposite of Tales of Whimsy right here.
Oh, we're so stealthy.
Wow,
Just
wow,
we're
wow,
just
wow.
So happy.
Wow, wow, wow.
That was a first. I normally always fail those.
Dear Christ.
And yes, Bill, even the baby wolves.
All right, yeah. So all of you with your stealth checks can seemingly get there. I will mention though that the bones that are scattered all over the floor are like making little cracking sounds as you're walking around. But with your very
I better
high,
not have to fight dead babies.
with all of your high stealth rolls, you are able to successfully
Yeah.
silently get to where you are. But just know that every step you take from here on out is basically like littered in
Crunch,
cracky
crunch,
bones.
crunch. Yeah. So Saya would have her bow out already and have an arrow like aiming at the wolf and be like, should we just attack?
I mean, it sounds better this way, more merciful, if I might say.
I will say that since they are regular wolves, they probably don't have malicious intent. They don't have like reasoning abilities like a human would, like a werewolf would. But
What if they're being controlled?
true. And I guess what I'm saying is I was gonna say attack only if they attack us first, but then we lose the element of surprise.
I think they are going to attack us if they find us.
I think
Yeah.
you're probably right.
And they're probably gonna hear us
So-
because walking on those bones will be
The
noisy.
bones. They've been clearly feeding on human flesh or halfling or whatever.
A lot.
People
of it.
flesh.
A
I
lot.
feel that the best thing to do is to take them out of their misery quickly.
I'm not feeling very merciful, so I won't argue with you.
So I would like to take aim at the wolf at the top and shoot at it, and I get advantage.
Yep.
Can I use my crossbow on the other one?
Yeah, if you want. They are unagitated at the moment, so we can call this like a surprise attack.
And I wanna use my firebolt on the right one as well.
Ooh. Wow. Crits it. Wow, so everyone's just, what the fuck is happening?
The first wolf. I'm attacking
dice.
takes 21 damage plus 11.
Oh my
Another
There's the
war
game.
crime.
So, all right, everyone breathe for a sec.
No, press all the buttons together.
August, you shot a crossbow, regular
The
arrow.
one that she was not attacking, the other one.
So you
Yeah, the
The
shot
11
one.
probably won't hit, will it?
you shot the one down there with a crossbow using regular crossbow bolts.
Yeah, because you said they were regular wolves, right?
Yep, they appear regular wolves. And then Saya shot what?
The top one.
With what?
The longbow. My
With-
normal bow. My
Normal bow. Okay.
arrow, because you said they looked like normal wolves.
Yep. And I love how everyone's trying to catch me. They're like, "You said that they were
But
wolves."
I'm just, we asked the question.
Well, I'm just
specifically.
explaining my reasoning why I wasn't using silver.
No, yeah, totally understood. Just making sure. And then Moonpoon did a fireball bolt
For
with the
a bolt,
16 to hit.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, that will hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Fair enough.
Wow, 14. Okay, and you were aiming that at which one?
If Saya kills the right one, I mean, obviously Moonpool will not will not attack a dead wolf. So if the first one at top is dead, if this one is dead, Moonpool is going to attack the other one.
Okay.
If this one is still alive, he's going to attack this one.
Okay, so you're aiming at the top one, yeah. So all of you kind of creep around the corner, raise your various artillery arms, and you all feel really good about the shots that you take. You can see the crossbow bolts like hit in, and the short bow arrow like hits in.
Did mine hit?
Yeah, yours hit too.
Oh, okay.
You can roll damage on that too if you'd like.
I'm sensing a butt that like it's not going to do any damage. So
Yeah. Badonk-a-donk, but we've got it seems as though none of that bothered them all too much, but the firebolt very much did. So the one at the top takes 14 damage, and everyone go ahead and roll me some initiative.
so there's no such thing as a regular wolf in here.
That's good to know, though. Now I
Very
know to
good
go
to
straight
know.
to the.
Wow.
Not good.
No.
So there is a new screen that came atop my screen that says all my stats. What is this screen?
Oh, did you press the little sword and shield thing?
Probably by accident because I didn't notice.
So in the
I
top
didn't-
left of your screen, you should see like two swords crossing, like where
Oh,
your selection things
that's
are.
cool.
If you click or unclick that, that should
Nice.
get rid of those things.
I just pressed initiative, but it did that by itself.
Oh,
Yeah. That's like
You just
a
locked me
a
out.
way of
It's
quickly.
cool, but it takes up way too much real estate.
Hmm.
Yeah, I had to like adjust the UI size so it made sense on my screen.
Pretty cool though. Pretty
I
cool.
use D&D Beyond, so
Yeah, I still use D&D Beyond.
Unnecessary, but yeah. With all of that, initiatives have been rolled, and first to act is going to be Augage. Augage, what will you do?
let's see. Well, I can't. I noticed that my crossbow did nothing, but then again, Augage is pretty enraged, so I'm gonna smack my staff down on the ground, cast Shillelagh, and then I'm gonna move forward 30.
Oh God, be careful, Augage.
Yeah, also the bones are very weird.
Well, they already know we're here. I think it was here, right? 30 feet?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. I'll be right there.
Okay.
You can do double movement if you want.
Well, I did a bonus action.
Yeah, you
No,
could
it's
You
still,
basically use your action to move again.
yeah. So yeah,
You
you
want to
could
go right up
you
in
could
her
move
face.
to get closer.
Yeah,
if you
because I
wanted
think I feel like she would.
I
Because
don't know
she's
if it's a
very
smart
pissed off.
idea, but you can.
It doesn't matter if it's a smart idea.
Oh my god.
to. Diving in
She's
there.
angry.
Augage is wild now.
Crazy.
All right, Saya, then it will be your turn.
Saya's staying where she is, but she's going to swap over to the hand crossbow. And she's not going to move, so she gets advantage on the attack. So,
Okay.
Roll another one.
just to see if I get a crit, that would be an absolute no. And then we're going to roll damage.
All right. Yeah, 20 damage. You're aiming at the one at the top?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, 20 damage in. Boop, boop.
Stupid wolves.
And anything else then on your turn?
No, I'm just going to stand here and be angry that Mother attack didn't hit properly.
All right, then, Kalanthos, your turn.
All right, Kalanthos is going to spend his entire turn moving 55 feet right there.
Goddamn. Just rushes in. Any
Bring it,
bonuses?
wolves.
No bonus actions, but he's going to take a moment to chide Augage. It's harder to protect you if you run heedlessly into combat.
You're so bad.
All right.
This is very untactically wise.
So then
They kill babies.
Fair enough.
Children.
lots of
Children.
child damage in this campaign.
Yeah, Barovia is
yeah.
not a happy place, huh?
Yeah, it's they're really trying to make it as dark as possible.
Yeah.
Look at all the children we've killed.
Yeah. Well, doesn't
I don't
seem
think I
that
could ever
dark.
roleplay a character that didn't bother.
Yeah, that's me too. Like, Saya's evil, but she's like, but bitch, you killed a baby, I'm gonna stab you.
You didn't leave any for me to kill? Nah. All right, so then it will be the one up top's turn. And for its turn, you're going to see, this wolf essentially like lurch back and stand up, and then like skin starts to form across its like chest, and it forms into that hybrid shape that we saw before, where it's like part wolf, part person. And when it's in this form, it's like snarls at you, free action, and says like, "You shouldn't be here. Here, this way with you. It doesn't matter what you do to all of us." And that will be its turn, which leads to the other one's turn, which will also do the same. You see it like start warping and like standing up and turning into that hybrid form as well. And it is going to then state like, "It doesn't have to be this way." That is its turn. Moonpoon, it is your turn.
I'm still gonna hit the one on top.
I'm still
I
gonna hit
thought
it.
about it, and I'm like, I don't really trust those things. It seems like a trap. Something is very fishy here. 15
15 will hit.
damage.
You're doing this top one again?
The top one, yeah.
All right. Another 10 into that one. All
And I'm
seems
gonna-
to get through.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This is the place I'm moving.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm good.
All right. Augage, it is your turn.
Gonna hit it.
Gonna hit it.
Add it. It's good.
13.
13 will hit.
Okay.
Ooh, nice chunky one too. 9 damage, all getting through. Definitely on its last legs, but not down. Anything else then for Augage's turn?
No.
All right. Saya, you are up.
Gonna shoot at the same one again, because, I can see it, and I want to kill it.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah. 12 to hit hits and 20 total damage to the top one.
Yep.
All right. Dead. Straight up dead. Just zap, zoop, destroyed. Gone.
That's what I like to see.
Blah.
And that's my turn.
All right. Cal, it is your turn. Cal and Thos, it is your turn.
To Kalanthos, he will attack the remaining wolf with his rapier.
Get it?
Ooh, 13 to hit.
Should have.
13 will hit.
14 points of piercing magical damage.
Piercing lightsaber damage all gets through. Pew pew.
That
Okay.
will be all I will do this turn.
All right. Yeah, in its now hybrid form, you can kind of see it panicking, and it goes to bite Kalanthos. Let's give this
Bring it.
give this another try. Fumbles. It fumbles.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, it is we're going to give this the frightened condition. This was the one that was like stated, it doesn't have to be this way, and kind of is like apparently panicked at this entire onslaught, and it will be frightened for rolling 2 rounds. So it has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and it can't willingly move any closer to Kalanthos. But that is its turn. Moonpoon, it is your turn.
I'm gonna firebolt his butt.
But specific firebolt. Let's see it.
Let's see if I can aim the butt. That's gonna be hard.
It's in just
20.
butt hairs.
20 will
I
hit the
definitely
butt.
can. Let's do the butt.
Into the butt of the beast.
What?
17 fire damage into the
Nice
butt.
butt hit.
Flashbacks again to Tales of Rose.
Yeah, I'm having
Yeah.
a moment here.
We're going right back to our roots. Yeah, that all hits, goes through. Anything else then from Moonpoon?
No, I'm not gonna move. I'm good there for now. But I don't know what's gonna happen.
All right, I'll get you.
Did I notice? Sorry, I didn't ask. Did I notice anything weird, like by walking on the bones, or just like normal crickling noises?
Yep, normal cracking, creaky noises.
Okay.
Augage, it is your turn.
All right. Guess I'm gonna hit it again.
Smacking dudes with sticks.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Wow, 19 will hit for a 25. Absolutely hits. How much of that shillelagh damage are we talking about?
I rolled.
Ada.
There it goes. It's just delayed.
8 damage into the wolf. All right. Takes it. Isn't happy about it, but is still standing. All right. Anything else then, Augage, on your turn?
No.
Okay. Saya, you are up.
I need to move. I think I cannot see that wolf.
Moves on up.
Yeah, gonna try and shoot it with my crossbow again.
Okay.
But no advantage this time because I had to move. God damn it!
You have to be like a regular old bow shooter. Ooh.
And I got on that one.
Oh,
That
no.
stacks.
Severity. Okay. This is the crossbow.
Yeah, my hand crossbow.
Yeah, we are going to say when you shot the crossbow, the the bowstring, the tension kind of like snapped a little bit, so it's no longer like following when you try to pull back the bolt. So you would have to spend an action next turn to reset the string on the crossbow if you want to shoot it again.
No problems.
Not too bad of a
That's-
severity.
Not too bad. Yeah, I'm glad I haven't hurt myself in my confusion, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
You didn't laser Kalanthos in the back of the head.
It's a
Speaking
Pokemon
of
thing to do.
I appreciate that.
Speaking of Kalanthos, your turn, sir.
All right. I enjoyed my last turn so much, I'm going to do it again.
All right,
Woo!
Rapier, 17 to
Oh.
hit,
17 hits.
15 piercing magical damage.
Bam, skewers it. Dead to rights. Blah.
Dead by daylight.
Gone.
Oh.
Out of combat. Success. No.
That
I'm
seems
gonna
fairly weak.
spend a minute to fix my crossbow and look for bolts.
All right. How many did you shoot there?
3.
And
I
you
got
get them
all three
all back.
back.
What the hell?
Yes.
What kind of luck is that?
Lianthus, do you feel any kind of evil energy around this place? That encounter
That
was
is
very weird.
That is an excellent question. I'm going to go ahead and use a divine sense. Do I sense any undead celestials or fiends within 60 feet of me?
Probably what I want to see is like
Yeah.
if the bones, like undead or something.
Yeah, so let me go over here. That should give me a better little range.
So you're trying to detect what specifically again?
Undead celestials or fiends.
You do not.
No, I don't detect anything here.
I guess the
At least
bones
not
are
at the
not.
moment.
are not gonna turn into skeletons or anything. That's a good thing, at least. So we should
not yet.
keep moving. Yeah. Should we move towards this area?
Yeah, that's what I'm
does
thinking.
Saya is thinking. Saya is the scout. She decides.
Yeah, I'm going that way.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, as you guys start walking over in that direction, let me give you some flavor text of what you start to see up there. You see rough-hewn stairs lead down to a torchlit cave in a bizarre sight. You can see wide-eyed children standing behind wooden bars and staring at you in terrified silence.
August runs in.
Wait, don't
I
run.
would try and stop.
No, you
August from
can't
just
stop
running.
me. Sorry.
I can.
You can't stop that.
Stop, August.
I run in.
All right, so yeah, as Augage runs in, immediately what you would notice is this person standing there, who is a person holding a spear again, and shouts at you, "Stop right there! Who
What are you doing to these children?
That is none of your business.
Oh, it is my business now.
You do not know what you're doing."
What are you
And,
talking about? What do you mean?
Let me give you a little more flavor text on this room because there's some interesting things now that you've walked fully in. The cave holds 6 wooden cages with their lids held shut with heavy rocks. One of the cages are empty, and each of the others holds a pair of frightened children. A crude wooden statue stands between the cages. That's this thing back here. It bears the rough likeness of a wolf-headed woman draped in garlands of vines and night flowers. Piled around the statue's base is an incredible amount of treasure. A woman in shredded clothes kneels before the statue. This was her until you guys came in. Behind the statue, there's 2 maggot-ridden corpses hanging from iron shackles bolted to the wall. And to give you a sense of the treasure, like, you are seeing like well over 4,000 pieces of copper, like almost 100 silver, like 250 gold. You see gemstones like scattered around within it. You can see like multiple pieces of jewelry within it. You can see like ivory drinking horns engraved sitting in there as well. You can even see, I don't know what these words are, but you can see an electrum censer? C-E-N-S-E-R?
A censer is like
Like a
a
light
thing that
thingy.
holds incense.
Thank you. And
Like what the priest would swing in like a Catholic church.
gotcha. And a platinum filigree?
Filigree is like thin decorative edging.
Okay, so you see both of those as well. So just like a hoard of treasure sits in front of this statue.
Oh god, if this was like a Warner Brothers cartoon, you'd just see Aya's eyes with like the dollar signs, like ching.
And also,
Yeah.
Really?
the one other thing you see lying in front of the statue is a little tome sitting on top of the treasure.
Calientas, your detection of evil would have included this room previously. If something
It
was
would
wrong
not
with
have,
this.
no. I will use my final divine sense of the day. I'm not moving anywhere. When you use my final divine sense of the day, 60 feet, any undead in this area?
You do not detect any undead.
Okay.
That also gives you alignment,
So-
yes?
It does not. It
Okay.
does not give me alignment.
Okay. So then, yeah, no undead.
Okay. It's cool. Kalanthos is going to, he still has his rapier drawn. He is going to immediately engage that person and stab them.
Shouldn't we learn what he's talking about first? He said something, we shouldn't do this.
Immediate stabbing.
my
Yeah,
God.
everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my.
One last time.
There is no arguments to be had.
Yeah, even Saya's like, let's kill this bitch.
I mean, we don't know what's his deal, though.
Ooh,
I don't care what her
natural
deal is.
20.
She's got kids in cages. She can die.
I was
I
gonna
won't
say,
move.
these guys have burned any goodwill that they may have earned.
Yeah, it's done. There's no good reason to keep children like this, and Kalanthos is a very soft, sensitive area,
Oh.
sensitive spot for children.
All right then. Yeah. So Kalanthos, go ahead and give me that attack.
Oh, will I?
13 will hit.
13 to hit.
That'll hit.
Is this what kind of weapon are you using?
It's a rapier, magical damage.
Oh, this is your lightsaber.
Yeah, my little lightsaber guy.
All right, lightsaber strikes true.
All right, so it's initially going to be... I'm not going to move. It's okay. Initially 14 points of damage. I'm going to burn a divine smite on him too.
Smiting it.
I did, because you were downstairs with mommy. Be quiet for a little bit more, okay?
Chastise the babe. She's like, I will not
We'll
be
chastise
silenced.
the baby. I demand silence. I really just need to make this a hotkey because I can never. There it is. I can never find it when I need to. And another 10 damage for
Yeah,
divine
Max
smite.
damage.
Bam, that's all coming through. So yeah,
Actually, you know what? Let me do one more.
Dang.
I'll burn a second level spell slot for
just
it.
ripping them.
12.
For
Greedy.
another. Oh, 12 total. Okay, yep.
Yeah, 12 total. I wish it was another 12.
All right. So yeah,
Check off one of my second level spell slots.
That's still like 26 damage.
pierces and burns, and then yeah, it will be its turn, and it is going to again like stab out, but just prior to stabbing out, she just kind of looks at all of you and says like, "Who sent you? Where are you from?"
We came to ask for help, but you attacked us immediately.
Why would I help you?
Well,
Because we
were
have
come
the
to
same
talk.
enemy,
Because we're trying to escape Barovia.
and we're trying to kill or like disable Strahd.
Yeah, none of this seems to sway her. So then
Told you they're working with them.
she goes ahead and swings out at Kalanthos with the spear. That's going to be a miss, and let me try one more time. Also, 17, I assume misses.
17 will be a miss.
That's what I thought. All right, that is her turn. Then Saya, it is your turn.
I just sure. Shooting sounds fun. Shooting's worked for me so far.
Shooting seems to be the hotness right now.
So yeah, I'll use my crossbow because Silver seems to be working on everything in here. Ooh, I don't. Although I haven't moved, so I can get advantage on that.
There you go. Use your steady aim goodness. Just gonna say, I think that would have
That's
been
much better.
That is much better. That will hit.
Yes. That's a lot of dice.
16 damage.
Yep. And
Well-
that's all I'm gonna do this turn. That makes me happy.
Yeah, that would make me happy as well. She's getting zapped. Not feeling great. Augage, it is your turn.
All right. Well, she's gonna walk up here and hit her.
And you are still shillelagh'd? I believe that's like a 10 minute.
I'll use my bonus action to put it on if it wasn't there.
Oh, it's
already.
only 1 minute. So yeah, you would probably need to recast it. But 14
That's
to hit
fine. It's
will
bonus.
hit. Roll that beautiful damage. 8. All right, that magic all goes through. Moonpoon, it is your turn, good sir.
Let's do the witch bolt at level 2.
Busting out all the good stuff. You guys are just like, I can smell it. It's time to end this.
Maybe.
I still have lots of spell slots left. Actually, I haven't had to heal very much.
19 will totally hit.
Nice. Let's do the damages.
Ooh, pretty dice.
Ooh, 20.
20, yeah. So, yeah, with that, you completely destroy the last remaining enemy
Aw.
in the room. Completely
Excellent.
shocked to death. You can see the skeleton, like, brr, within it. It looks like, Marv from Home Alone while he's getting shocked. He's just like, brr, 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 zapped to the floor. And it is dead. And this leaves you in the room with a hoard of treasure and a bunch of locked up children. And a
Well,
book.
I'll run to the children and say, "What happened? Why are you in these cages? Where are you from?"
Think we should free the kids.
Well, yeah, as I'm freeing them, I'm asking this.
Yeah, so as you like run over to the cages, they're all like almost like screaming at this point, just like uncontrollable, just like shouting. They don't seem like overly, safe around you, I guess is maybe the best way to put it. Like they're not reacting to you as like friendly. Terrified.
Oh, okay. So maybe before we free them, so they
Can
won't
we, like,
even engage with
persuade
me
them?
at all. Like I can't talk to them.
They're like cowering in the corners of their cages, just like covering their faces and just like screaming in terror.
Never mind. I was going to attempt to use a persuade roll to calm them down, but a 9 probably will not do it.
Nope.
I'm basically just rattling, grabbing on the buzzer, like,
Yeah.
calm down.
Please calm down.
I mean, I basically want to ask them like, are you okay? What happened?
So yeah, Saya also not very persuasive.
I'm not very
Nice.
good with kids.
They're just like screaming, and you can hear one of them even shout, just like, "Don't make us hurt each other! Don't turn us!"
We wish to take you home.
What?
wherever home
Oh,
is.
so you haven't been turned yet?
And again, no reaction, just more screaming. And
Maybe we should try and play the flute or something. Maybe it would.
Oh
calm them
yeah,
down.
that's a good idea. Okay.
And as she does that, I'm gonna do an arcana to see if they're under a spell, if they're affected by a frightening spell or whatever might make them terrified as this.
yeah, sure.
Probably PTSD, but just wondering if it's a spell or not.
Yeah, with 13, no obvious, magic around here.
Probably
Well, I'll take out the
just
flute and I'll
terrified.
start playing like a gentle tune, like almost like a lullaby or
Oh.
something that's kind of soothing.
Give me a performance check. Yeah,
Ooh.
Nice.
that's the shit. So yeah, you start playing a tune that is not familiar to them, but is soothing to their ears, and they all kind of like seem to calm down and stop shouting and screaming.
Oh, that's good.
Mhm.
Listen, children, I ran in here kind of crazy, but it was just because I was so angry to see children locked in cages. What's going on here? Why are you locked up here?
They've taken us. We come from all over, and it's terrible. They have us fight each other, and the winner gets turned into a wolf.
Oh, that's a terrible prize. I'm gonna start unlocking this.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
cage,
helping
and I'm
the
gonna get
kids
in
out.
and start giving hugs.
I don't do hugs, but I will.
Yeah,
help.
I will
Yeah.
unlock them as well, but I don't do hugs.
So
Anybody
Chris?
wants a hug? Come to me.
Kresk
Maybe
isn't
DM.
that far from here, right?
Yeah, Kresk isn't too far.
So Saya would be like, so should we take them back to Kresk? Because that's at least somewhere safe. But then
That's the closest area.
we also,
Can we trust the abbot though?
Well,
the burgomaster seemed okay.
I don't believe the abbot will intentionally harm the children.
Yeah.
He's more
And did-
keen on giving them wishes.
He's trying to help Strahd. I just don't know, like, if Strahd wants these kids harmed, if they're like, I don't know.
I think the werewolves were working by themselves. I don't think.
I mean, it's going to be temporary anyways, because ultimately we want to get them back to their families, right?
As far as we know, Strahd has nothing to do with children so far. At least the amount of information we know, it wouldn't make sense for Strahd to be preoccupied with that.
Okay,
Treasure
so
belongs to Mother Night.
So
yeah,
I want to ask the kids, like, what do you know about this place? Do you know anything?
I don't know anything. I'm not even sure what this is. They take us and put us in here. I've seen so many people die.
I'm so sorry. We're going to try to get you back to your families. We want to get you out of here.
Okay.
So we still have we still haven't really found what it is we were looking for in respect to the clue, right?
You see a massive mound of treasure with a book on top.
Oh yeah, the
read.
book.
I think
the
we
book.
should look at the book. Yeah.
That's what it was.
Let's see
It's
if
an
it's a
awfully
magic book
suspicious
first.
amount of treasure just to be sitting out like that.
August does not care about the treasure. I just want to figure out what's going to like.
I want to read the book.
Also, at the
I'm not
same time,
particularly
let's
interested.
ask the children like where they're from, what's their names, etc.
Yeah, I feel like once we get out of here and like take them back to Crest, we can start figuring out like how to get them back home or whatever.
Yeah.
So what do they answer? Like, where do they say they are from?
Yeah, so it's like you talk amongst all of them, like you're getting like different places, like some come from Barovia, some come from Valaki, some come from Kresk, like
So all over.
they're kind of like all over. It doesn't seem
How
like any of
did
them
you
know
get
each other.
Did the
Yeah.
meat pie woman trade for you?
And no like meaningful recognition of what you mean by
Okay.
the meat pie woman.
How
Okay.
did you get here? What was the last thing you remember? Like, what kind of answers are we getting for that?
It's yeah, so like they're all kind of like very hesitant to like speak, like they're all still kind of like terrified, but at least they're quiet. But you do kind of get out of one of them, just traveling with my parents, and the caravan was attacked and it just took me.
Okay.
It's fine. We'll get you somewhere safe.
Oh yeah, you won't have to see these things ever again.
So, what's in the book?
Who's grabbing it?
Should Moonpoon look at it maybe?
Saya's not the best with books and
Depends if
stuff.
it's like magical, but I'll give it a shot.
So Moonpoon's gonna grab the book.
Yeah, and see like if it describes any kind of spells or magical properties or anything like that that I can recognize.
Yeah, so with a 13, you don't know what, but you are sensing some kind of magical aura from the book.
Maybe you guys can give it a look as well. I can see that it has something about magic powers, but I cannot really tell. Try it as well.
What
Maybe you
language
have-
is it written in? Can you tell?
It would be, you can like see the wording on the front is in common.
Okay. What does it say on the front?
It's a great question, actually. It doesn't say like what the front would
Magic
say.
Book of Magicness.
The Magic Book of Murdering Strahd, Volume 1.
You won the game, GG.
How to kill children.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Children stew. Yum yum.
So what are we doing with the book?
Children's too.
Trying to read it.
Who's reading
Yeah,
it?
I want to see what it's about. What's in it?
So who grabs the book?
Moonpoon did.
Did Moonpoon physically grab the book?
No.
Seems like a
Oh,
very
yes, I
specific
did.
question.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so Moonpoon picks up this book and immediately feels this like energy kind of like course through his body. And he's not sure what this is. He's never felt this before, but something dreadful, just this dark feeling kind of enters. But he doesn't seem to feel anything else, no obvious effects.
There's some kind of dark magic in this book. Something weird.
So if you open the book to read it, you will get this. That is not the right music. Way too epic.
Oh my god.
Way too epic of music. You get this, and I will show you guys the image version of this just for flavor, even though you won't be able to read it from that because it's written all crazily. But let me give you the text. It says, I am the ancient. I am the land. My beginnings are lost in the darkness of the past. I was the warrior. I was good and just. I thundered across the land like the wrath of a just god. But the war years and the killing years wore down my soul as the wind wears stone into sand. All goodness slipped from my life. I found my youth and strength gone, and all I had left was death. My army settled in the valley of Barovia and took power over the people in the name of a just God, but with none of God's grace or justice. I called for my family, long unseated from their ancient thrones and brought them here to settle in the castle Ravenloft. They came with a younger brother of mine, Sergei. He was handsome and youthful. I hated him for both. From the families of the valley, one spirit shone above all others, a rare beauty. One was called perfection, joy, treasure. Her name was Tatiana, and I longed for her to be mine. I loved her with all my heart. I loved her for her youth. I loved her for her joy. But she spurned me. Old One was my name to her, elder and brother. Her heart went to Sergei. They were betrothed, the date was set. With words she called me brother, but when I looked into her eyes, they reflected another name, death. It was the death of the aged that she saw in me. She loved her youth and enjoyed it, but I had squandered mine. The death she saw in me turned her from me, and so I came to hate death. My death. My hate is very strong. I would not be called death so soon. I made a pact with death, a pact of blood. On the day of the wedding, I killed Sergei, my brother. My pact was sealed with his blood. I found Tatiana weeping in the garden east of the chapel. She fled from me. She would not let me explain, and a great anger swelled within me. She had to understand the pact I made for her. I pursued her. Finally, in despair, she flung herself from the walls of Ravenloft, and I watched everything I had wanted fall from my grasp forever. It was 1,000 feet through the mists. No trace of her was ever found. Not even I know her fate. Arrows from the castle guards pierced me to my soul, but I did not die, nor did I live. I became undead, forever. I have studied much since then. Vampire is my new name. I still lust for life and youth, and I curse the living that took them from me. Even the sun is against me. It is the sun and its light I fear the most. But little else can harm me now. Even a stake through my heart does not kill me, though it holds me for movement. But the sword, that cursed sword that Sergei brought, I must dispose of that awful tool. I fear and hate it as much as I hate the sun. I have often hunted for Titania. I have even felt her within my grasp, but she escapes. She taunts me. She taunts me. What will it take to bend her love to me? I now reside far below Ravenloft. I live among the dead and sleep beneath the very stones of this hollow castle of despair. I shall seal shut the walls of the stairs that none may disturb me. And that is the passage. And
We've got to find a sword.
upon reading
Yeah, we need
this,
that sword.
everybody in the room starts to feel this magical energy within them as you ding up to level 6, baby! And that is the end of the episode. Do. I'm sorry that took so long, but I knew you were right frickin' there. And
No, that was good. That was good payoff.
You said Titania instead of Tatiana, but
Tatiana.
that was okay.
well,
Yeah,
you know,
whatever.
it's
It's
the
too
girl.
Russian for you. It's
girl.
too Russian.
I was immersed, so
That
Yeah,
was
it was
so
very good. Very good.
So yeah, seemingly a little journal entry from Strahd himself.
Yeah.
Does he write a blog? I want to read more.
Yeah, visit me at IamTheAncientIamTheLand.com and read my journal. But
I'm butthead that I got sucked by a girl or something.
yeah, and Moonpoon still has this mysterious darkness to worry about, whatever that was all about. Maybe we'll learn more about that as the story continues. But yeah, the crew has officially leveled up to level 6. We will roll HP live on air next week, and you have officially got your first Taroka card in the bank, baby.
By the way, it's
Wait, did we
I've
get
never
that
seen a
second?
half-orc that became a vampire. Never.
I thought.
What was that?
I never
Raven
have
one, too.
seen. a
Oh, yeah, and the
half-orc
Raven
that
one,
became
fine.
a vampire.
Yes, and the Raven one. But yes, 2 cards down, 3 cards to go. The crew is feeling themselves right now, but that is all we have for you this week. Thank you to all of you who stayed up with us, especially my players who I know I am dragging well into the midnight hours and well beyond. So thank you guys for sticking with us. We will see you next week on the coast of Strahd. Good night, everybody.